Hey everybody, this is Hadrian. Thanks for watching. Let's play some more of our Pax Humana series in Master of Orion. So, yeah, this is our next target. The Guardian. 65,295 is his fleet strength, as I mentioned in the end of the last episode. We are not going to do too much, like, over-preparation to fight the Guardian. That might normally be what you do when you're going to fight the Guardian in Master of Orion, but I just think for the sake of entertainment and for the sake of just trying it out, what I'm going to do is send a fleet that is stronger than the Guardian, numbers-wise, and of course will outnumber the Guardian, because anything more than one will outnumber the Guardian, but I'm not necessarily going to try and build up a fleet that's, say, 3 times as powerful as the Guardian. We're going to try and have it be more of a pitched battle and see what happens that way. I don't know how it'll go. We could get beaten horribly, and if that happens, we'll just build our fleet back up and try again. But I think it would be fun, so that's what we're going to do. Let's see, advanced government, super gravity.
Just a minute of your time, President.
I'm tempted to go ahead and do the Gaia transformation on Sol Prime. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Just because it's pretty. Okay, so... now this is Beta 2. I think we still need to build up some additional ships. Let's build... tell you what, let's do more cruisers. Probably need a few more cruisers, could never hurt. Tantalus 3. Definitely needs a starbase. That's only going to take 4 turns, so we'll go with that. And then Patus Prime. Huh. Yep, starbase. We'll take 13 turns. That's a Tantalus Prime. Lots of production going on at every single turn now. Neutron Collider here. And then let's do fungal farms. And then robo-miners, colonial revenue services, a government support facility, the works. Okay. Choose production. That's Celox 2. Biospheres. Okay. Economic advice. We've unlocked the Gaia Transformation Project. I know, I just gave an order to start one. Right, so we have a lot of ships heading to the Nathsa system. Ooh, the Mershon are attacking us. Let's auto-resolve it. So they're sending several fleets into our system. Or several frigates into our system.
Our little cat and mouse.
Alright, so we're officially at war with the Mershon. That's okay. I am totally alright with that. We're going to take this fleet. And head straight into their territory. Let's see. Maybe go for Obaka 2. I don't know. I kind of want to defend Sabazius first, so we'll send this fleet this direction. It's going to take 15 turns for them to get there. It's not going to be quick. We'll send this carrier there, this battleship there. So at least this battleship alone can probably take out all of their frigates. So that'll be a fun one to watch. We're going to try and make that happen. So they're going to regret going to war with me. Pollution processor? Sure. Definitely a starbase. Just thinking in terms of getting that number up nice and high, because this number is climbing. This is the number of command points we're using up. Now I need to make sure that we continue to Okay, there's a new battleship that just finished, and it's close to where we need it. Perfect. We need to make sure that we continue to basically increase both of these numbers, have more ships and more room for ships. Need to do that simultaneously, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. All right, so they have enacted a blockade. Ooh, there's a glitch. All right, so they're attacking Tsuji Prime now. All right, they've defeated the starbase at Sabazius, so you can see our command points have gone down. This carrier needs to fly back. No. Go there. Perfect. So we'll send our battleship in to take care of those guys very, very soon. Let's go ahead and start rebuilding the starbase in the meantime. They are really going to regret this a lot. In 2 turns, we should be able to hit them back hard. We'll see how it goes. Okay, now they've moved over to Sabazius Prime. They're going to attack the starbase there. Okay. That is fine by me. They are about to get slaughtered. Alright, we're going to build another starbase here. And by the time I am done with them, they will hardly have made an impact. Oh, I'm so pissed. Okay. We're going to build... Let's go ahead and build some additional... Let's do some more frigates. Why not? Just to have some small ships. Good diversity of fleets. Pattis Prime. Looks like more is ready to be done here. More destroyers. This carrier is done. Do we have a carrier with this fleet? Yes, we do. This is a carrier and a battleship. So we're about to see a... in the next turn, we're going to hit this fleet that's attacking the Sabazius system, and we're going to get to see a very powerful battleship in action against a bunch of frigates that are going to die. And we're going to see a carrier in action. Yeah, they're running. They've realized they've made a terrible, terrible mistake. They're actually saying the victory chances are pretty even. We're still going to fight it. All right. Let's do this. This is going to be fun. You just messed with the wrong empire, Mershan. All right, let's see what happens with the fighters here. I guess that's the deployment range. Oh, that's painful. Alright, they might take out our carrier here. Oh, crap. Okay, well, the ship basically needs to be facing the frigates in order to fire on them, and they are circling me. So they're actually doing a good amount of damage. This sucks! Oh no! Alright, so let's see if we can surprise them. There we go. Goodbye. Alright, that was painful, but we won it. Alright. Well, that was cool, actually. I like the tactical element there, that I needed to face them. So that's a lesson for taking on the Guardian. That's good to know. Alright, so these ships definitely need to heal up. They need to go back to Sabazius Prime as soon as possible. But those frigates just learned their lesson, even though they almost taught me a lesson. And... Okay, Sea-Locked 2, we will do some research labs. Good. Now, fleet needs orders. Yes, this is our other battleship that is inbound to help us out. Looks like there's some pirates on the way from somewhere. Really? A pirate base reformed in the Satyr system, and now they're sending more ships? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is, looks like this battleship is going to be ready to defend Profegus, so we're going to send them that direction. We're going to have the rest of our forces rendezvous at Sabazius 2, and then we're going to just tear them up. We're going to fly straight into Mershon territory and just wreak havoc. And it's going to be fun. Alright, threatening fleet detected. So they're talking about the Mershon fleets here. Nothing in immediate range of me. Except Tsuji Prime. So we're going to need to fix that issue. Okay, Starbase completed at Sol 2, so our command points have jumped back up. Starbase has been completed at Sabazius as well. That's good. Speaking of Sabazius, let's go ahead and build... Oh, look, it'll only take 6 turns to build another battleship. Yes, please. You're going to die. All right, Sol 2. Let's build a spaceport. More money is good. And a fleet needs orders. You guys just hunker down for a bit. You need to repair. I'm assuming the ships will kind of auto-heal. That's my thought. But I'm not sure. Alright, let's see. Graviton beam, antimatter torpedoes. Not affected by jamming or point defense systems. Yup! Alright, so there's antimatter torpedoes, and it looks like our battleships will be upgraded there. So that's good news. Battleships just got even stronger. We're going to research advanced robotics, which will give us the ability to build the battle station. Upgrade all of our battleships. That's done. At least I think that was all of our battleships. We'll see. I'm pretty sure it was, though. We're definitely going to build another battleship here on Sealox. So we're going to have a very powerful fleet very soon. More destroyers. We're also probably going to outpace. I'm doing a lot of building right now, so I'm guessing we might have an issue. We might hit our command point limit. But we're going to try to keep it growing as much as possible. Alright, let's just build an orbital shipyard there. I've queued up enough ships, I think. I'm going to chill for a bit. I'm kind of happy-go-lucky with my construction orders. Oh, good. You finally arrived here. It's going to take 20 turns. Let's start building a new planet in the Tenon system. Okay. How are we doing here? Pollution's decent. Weather controller does what? Food bonus? Let's go ahead and do a pollution cleanup and then build a pollution processor. Doesn't really matter what order we do that in. Alright, Beta 2. Looks like they actually have a pollution problem. So let's do a toxic processor, atmospheric renewer, pollution processor, and then let's terraform it. Come on, there we go. That took entirely too many double clicks. I don't know what was happening there. Alright. Spaceport. More money is always good, especially if we do start running over our command points. We're able, of course, to run over our command points, but the issue is if we do that, we'll then start incurring much more maintenance costs. Because I don't think we actually incur maintenance costs as of now. As long as we're below our command points, we do not have to pay fleet maintenance, which is kind of a cool feature. All right, here's a cruiser. Is this cruiser able? Yes, this cruiser is able to take on the fleet that's blockading. All right, so we're going to get this cruiser to Pattis Prime and then to Tsuji Prime as well. It's just one ship, but it's able to defeat the group that's heading off Tsuji Prime. So we're going to take command of these ships real quick. Or this ship, rather. Because it's going to just lay waste. Switch sides again. Speed up time a bit. Oh, they're all three going to blow up at once, and it's going to be great. Hi. Oh, I love it. Combat in this game is great. Alright. So that's that. Oh, hey! We have another battleship! The Mershon are so screwed. They're so screwed. This is funny. It is hilarious how just dead they are. They're going to regret everything. Alright. So on Celox Prime, tell you what, we're going to go ahead and build a colony ship. Because I want to start going in and taking their worlds. Oh, I can't build a colony ship on Celox Prime. My bad, forgot about that. In that case, let's go ahead and build... You know what? Sure. 5 more frigates. Not the end of the world. Can I potentially build a starbase anywhere else? That's the big question. All right, colony ships. Lots and lots of colony ships at this point. We need more colonies. All right, so we need to go defeat that pirate base again. We've got a battleship, thankfully, that's up to the task.
If I may have a moment.
Colony's pollution has reached a critical level. Which colony specifically? All right, we'll go ahead and speed that up a bit. So in that case, what we'll do is before we terraform it, we'll do a pollution cleanup. So that shouldn't be an issue any longer. So this is the... Ooh, only 7 turns there. That's awesome. There. Put some extra points in productions. This is the original homeworld of the Cylon, Mentar 2. Tin and Prime. Can I build a starboard? Star base? No, I cannot. That's fine. I can build a starport, which will give me money. Which is almost as good. I can build a starbase here. That's good. Alright, so our ships are arriving at Sabazius 2. There are still some more on the way. We're waiting probably, I would guess, about 5 more turns-ish before the fleet is assembled. And then there's the question of whether the ships are fully healed up here, which it looks like they are. But this is an incredibly powerful fleet at this point. And this is another large fleet, actually. Yeah, this is just great. Yeah, this is our original large fleet, I think. That's been on the way for 15 turns, so they're almost there. Choose research. Excellent! So we've got some more upgrades there. Our ships just got even stronger. We can build battle stations, which will help with our command points. And let's research advanced government. Alright, battleships have been upgraded. Alright. Yep, battle station. Command points +7. Let's build that. So we need to build as many of those as possible in the next couple turns because I still have a bunch of military ships building. And then we are just going to, as soon as this fleet is together, I'm not going to wait for battleships to build. We have enough to really hit these guys hard. And it's going to be hilarious. I thought this ship was on its way to Tsuji. I thought I gave it an order. Didn't I give it an order? Alright, well now I did. Starbase completed at Tantalus Prime, I think that was. That's good. Let's build a battle station there. A battle station there. I also pity the fool who attacks any of these planets. And yes, I did just use the phrase, I pity the fool. Because in this particular case, I think it's fair. Alright, this colony ship is ready. So let's go ahead and colonize another one of our really important worlds here. I think probably in the Terracus system. Yep. Terracus 3. That's a big planet. Abundant resources, huge size, 15 population limit. All right, we're going to take out this... Oh, we actually can't. Can battleships not? They have no moves left. Okay, maybe that's the issue. All right, so these are our new frigates, and they're very close. That's good news. Oh, this is going to be so awesome. This is just going to be a massive fleet. Sadly, we don't have any Titans just yet. There are still 2 more higher levels of ships, one of which I have never seen before that you can use. You can basically build a Death Star that moves, and it's great. But I have never seen it in action. Battle station, definitely. I know I said a second ago that I was going to build a bunch more ships, colony ships specifically, but I'm holding off on that for a second. Let's do more robo-miners. Alright, we're just going to guard Sator 2 with that battleship for now. Because it's not like a battleship can't stand up for itself. A bunch of my planets just grew, which is good news. No, I didn't want to select the colony. I want to select the ship. There we go. Alright, and then we should be able to break the blockade onto Suji Prime in the very next turn. We have a lot of money too, so I think I should be able to process some upgrades. Oh, look, you're running! Why are you running? It's like I got a ship in the system and you're like, oh crap, I should probably run. Too late. One thing I really like in this game is when you have a cruiser versus a frigate, the odds are as you would expect. This is a cruiser. You expect it to mop the floor with a frigate. So I like the fact that let's get the cinematic camera. I like the fact that they just are so powerful. Good night. See? Just a badass. I mean, look at that. It just turns around like when it's done. Like, say my name. What? You know, like it's just a really, really powerful weapon. Battle station, definitely. Want those extra command points. We have another battleship. It's going to take 5 turns. All right, so these are our new frigates. So this is another new battleship. Oh, wow. A lot of ships just arrived. So how strong is this fleet now? Twice as strong. Twice as strong as the Guardian. We could take out the Guardian, then just like fly by and hit these guys. But we're going to hit them first. Because I want to just slaughter everything they have in here. I'm going to level their colonies. I'm not going to colonize them. Yet, anyway. And then we're going to swivel back and go to Orion. And that'll probably be in the next episode or 2. Thanks very much for watching. Sorry to have to cut it here, but I just want to make sure we keep the episode lengths normal. Actually, real quick, I am going to hit the upgrade button. There we go. All right. So we're still going to get some money to do more of that in the next turn. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. Yes, I enjoyed the episode. I was about to say, I enjoyed the episode, so subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to. I upload new episodes in the PAX Humana series every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4. For those of you not in the States, if you would like to comment. Comments are welcome. I like talking to you guys. For those of you that are new to my channel, I am very, very big on interactivity, and I want a nice, positive, awesome, interactive community to form surrounding this content for those of you that do actually want to talk and don't mind talking to each other. So, comments really are welcome. I appreciate any feedback you guys have, and I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I will see you next episode.